Hi everybody, it's Christine. Today I'm going to give you some more training on the 4-hour Tammy Crayk plan. Now this is mostly for new beauty consultants, but it can be applied to everyone. If you just feel like, oh my goodness, if I just had someone tell me exactly what to do every day, like a boss does at my other job, I know I could be a great success. Well, that's what I'm going to share with you today. After 19 years in Mary Kay, there are still times when I would come into my office and not know what to do, or I would think I would know what to do, but really I wasn't doing the most effective things. So if you're brand new in Mary Kay, you want to watch this, and if you are ready to make a quantum leap in your business, you want to watch this with fresh eyes. So what I want to share with you is something that can be altered. If you're brand new in Mary Kay and you're working another job, you are not going to be able to devote 4 hours a day on these 4 daily success action activities. However, you could maybe devote 2 hours a day or maybe just 1 hour a day. And I'm going to tell you the 4 different segments that you need to master in your Mary Kay business for action. It's all about action. Okay, so there's 4 actions that you're going to want to learn to take on a daily basis, whether it's a half hour a day, an hour a day, 4 hours a day. You get to decide because you're the boss, but here are the 4 categories. And again, this is nothing I made up. This is the Tammy Crayk 4-hour plan. You can listen to her training on our website as well. It's available probably right below this video. So we have customer service calls. We have booking calls that we need to make. We have coaching calls, and that's simply following up on the appointments that you've already booked to make sure that you get guest lists, things like this. And then we have recruiting or team building calls. And as you work this system, you will find that you're going to have so many appointments on the books that you might not have an hour a day to devote to booking, because you don't really need to, because you've got all the parties on the books that you want. But we're going to assume that you're brand new, or you're at a place in your business where you want to make some changes and make a leap, a new quantum leap in your business. So what I want to do is help you get the system in place. Organization will not bring you to the top, but lack of organization can definitely stop you from moving to the top. So let's get some basic organization together. Number 1, I recommend 4 folders. Now you can go to an office supply place and get a folder like this, plastic, and I like it because it seals. So when you are meeting people and you're getting business cards, when you've got profile cards and sales tickets and things like this that you're following up with, it's a great way to stay organized. So just get 4 of them and label them with the 4 topics: booking, customer service, team building, and coaching. So you can see I have different colored ones for mine. So there you go. That's what it looks like. Really super simple. And the other tools you need, in my opinion, are Post-it notes and paper clips. Okay? So what you're going to do is every time you are making your weekly plan, you have a weekly plan sheet. You know when you're working your other job, if you have another job, you know when you have family commitments, you've got all those big rocks in first. And then you decide how many hours you're going to work your Mary Kay. So let's say we're doing just at 2 hours a day at this. That means you would pick a minimum of 30 minutes time slots at any time during the day to pop in these 4 different areas. If you're brand new, the first thing you're going to do is booking, and you're simply going to get on the phone. Just think, what would happen if I got on the phone and I simply dialed for 30 minutes and I asked people to, give me their opinion of the product. I use this wonderful resource that you got in your starter kit. You don't have to get online. Everything you need is right in this Start Something Beautiful magazine. Use this resource. It's got dialogues in it at what to say. And then there's a fun little bubble sheet that you simply make circles for every call that you make. But the key to this is to sit down and do it for that 30 minutes. Now, maybe you're a super disciplined person, so having a plan that you can just sit down and do is easy for you, and that's great. Maybe you are all about freedom and flexibility, which is kind of my love language and how I operate. So to me, it's got to be fun and it's got to be kind of a game. So what I like to do is I schedule it and then I celebrate my action. Let's learn to celebrate action, not results, because I promise you, if you put the time in on a consistent basis, results will happen. So here's the deal. If you want to know how do you do this, tell me what to do, Christine. I'll tell you what to do. You spend 30 minutes a day booking appointments, booking facials. Okay, you spend the next 30 minutes following up on customers. 2 days after they purchase something, you would put their little profile card with their sales ticket in their customer service file that you have, your customer service file that you have, and you would put it in there, and then the next day you would follow up. And you'd have a little post-it note that you would write notes on so you know when to follow up with her, okay? That's just an example of how this system works. Then you would take 30 minutes and you would coach. So after you've been booking some appointments, probably on about day 3, you're going to actually have parties to coach. And that means guest lists to get. So I love my coaching file because I know exactly how many parties I have on my books and I know where they're at in the process because I have their profile cards in my coaching. I know what they've purchased. I know what's on their wish list. I know I've emailed them the invitation. I know I've got their guest list. I'm on top of it. I'm feeling so organized. And the more you coach your appointments, the more they're going to hold and you're going to have better sales. After you hold the appointment, you can take the profile cards that are recruitable people and you put them in your recruiting file. And then that 30 minutes, you get on the phone and you start booking career chats. Okay. So again, it's not rocket science. This business is incredibly simple, but it's not always easy. And I think the disconnect is the organization piece and the discipline piece. So I hope this helped you to see how simple it can be to be organized. The discipline piece is going to be up to you. Nobody can be your boss. You are the boss. But the easiest way to do it is to get your weekly plan sheet out. Block out a minimum of 30 minutes per each thing. And if you cannot do that much, why not spend 15 minutes on each item? Or the most important one, spend 30 minutes on each day. For example, booking and coaching, right? And then maybe the next day you do 30 minutes of team building and customer service. I promise you, you will have so much fun because you will be making money, you'll be booked up, and you'll be having new recruits. It's an awesome system. So please listen to the Tammy Crayk 4-hour plan recording because she tells you all the numbers and how much money you can make, and it's just amazing. And as sales directors, we are all in our area working the 4-hour plan every day, and phenomenal results are coming. So I hope this helped. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.